My husband secretly recorded me for months. Then I learned why. When I married Daniel, everyone told me I was lucky. He was calm, responsible, successful, the kind of man parents instantly trust. My friends used to joke that I had somehow skipped the bad boyfriend phase and gone straight to the perfect husband. And honestly, I believed them. For the first 2 years of our marriage, everything felt stable, predictable in a good way. We had routines, movie nights every Friday, lazy Sundays together, little habits that made life feel safe. That's why what happened destroyed me so badly. Because betrayal hurts differently when it comes from someone who once felt like home. It started with small things. Tiny moments that didn't seem important at first. Daniel became strangely protective of his office. He used to leave the door open all the time, but suddenly it stayed locked whenever he wasn't inside. If I entered unexpectedly, he'd minimize whatever was on his computer immediately. At first, I thought maybe he was planning some kind of surprise. An anniversary gift, maybe. But weeks passed, and instead of getting better, his behavior became more secretive. He started waking up in the middle of the night thinking I was asleep. I'd hear footsteps in the hallway, quiet whispers, drawers opening and closing. One night, I pretended to be asleep and watched him stand near the bedroom door just staring at me. Not lovingly, not softly, just staring. I still remember the feeling that gave me. The kind of fear that arrives before your brain understands why. When he noticed I had moved slightly, he immediately smiled and acted normal. Couldn't sleep, he said. I wanted to believe him. I really did. But then I found the first camera. It happened completely by accident. I was cleaning the living room shelves while listening to music when I noticed something strange hidden behind a picture frame. At first I thought it was some kind of sensor. But when I pulled it out, my stomach dropped. It was a tiny hidden camera. My hands instantly went cold. I remember staring at it for several seconds, trying to convince myself there had to be another explanation. Maybe it was old. Maybe it wasn't even real. But deep down, I already knew. I searched the apartment after that. Slowly. Quietly. And I found more. One in the kitchen. One facing the hallway. And the worst one, hidden in our bedroom's smoke detector. I felt sick. Physically sick. The man I trusted most in the world had been secretly recording me inside my own home. I didn't confront him immediately. Maybe I should have, but fear does strange things to people. Instead, I started pretending everything was normal while secretly trying to understand what was happening. I checked his office while he was at work. Most of it looked ordinary until I opened a locked drawer using a spare key I found weeks earlier. Inside was a laptop I had never seen before. My heart was pounding so hard I could barely type when I turned it on. Thankfully, he used the same password for almost everything. When the desktop loaded, I saw folders. Dozens of them. Each labeled with dates. I clicked one. And there I was. Sleeping. Cooking. Watching TV. Crying after arguments. Talking on the phone with my mother. Hundreds of private moments I didn't even know had been captured. I felt violated in a way I can't fully describe. Like my entire life had been stolen from me piece by piece. But then I noticed something even stranger. He wasn't just recording me. He was documenting me. There were notes attached to some videos. Observations. Times. Behaviors. Emotional reactions. One note said, subject appears anxious after unknown calls. Another said, possible concealment behavior detected. Subject. Not wife. Subject. That word terrified me more than the cameras. Suddenly the man I married felt like a complete stranger.